what makes a planet habitable, or a planet have the perfect climate for human life? There are several factors that determine the climate of a planet, most important of which is, of course, how close it is to the sun. The closer you get to the sun, the warmer the climate of the planet is going to be. However, it's not the only thing. Mercury is closer to the sun than Venus is. However, Mercury is about 60 degrees colder than Venus. So closeness to the sun is not the only thing that determines the climate of a planet. The second most important factor after closeness to the sun is what kind of an atmosphere the planet has. And that relates to what we call the greenhouse effect of the planet. Greenhouse effect is called because it resembles a little a greenhouse. We put a greenhouse around the plants in order to keep them warm. It's like putting a blanket around the planet. The climate of the planet depends on how thick this blanket is. Venus is surrounded by a very thick blanket. It has an extremely thick atmosphere, so it has a very strong, intense greenhouse effect. On the other hand, when you look at Mars, you can see everything at the surface. You can see the valleys and the peaks and the whole surface. It's almost like it has no atmosphere whatsoever. But you can also see clouds and an atmosphere surrounding the planets. So Earth is sort of like the perfect type of blanket to keep it at a temperature that's very favorable for life. Earth has a mean temperature of around 58 degrees, but that doesn't mean that the temperature is the same everywhere. On Earth, there's extremes in temperature. If you go to the poles, it's extremely cold. You go near the equator, it's extremely hot. But even in one place, if you stay and you go through the seasons, you get hot and warm temperatures. This mean climate that we consider it perfect for human life has been changing. And the question is, how much is it going to change in the future, and what that means for life at different places on Earth.